Good morning to all my Alabama Destination Career Academy brother and sister teachers. This is Mr. J coming at you. My real name's David Jekyll, but my students call me Mr. J because that just seems to be a little easier. I want to pass on some knowledge to y'all today. Let me slow down. I realize I'm going a little too quick. Ladies and gentlemen, if you have to grade any written assignments, then you're going to need to learn how to create a rubric to make your grading a little bit easier and a little bit more fair for all your students so they're all being graded against the same thing. So I'm going to show you today how to create a rubric for your assignments. So pick one of your classes. Now there are two ways to do this. I'm going to show you the most direct route. This is my honors 10th grade American history class. Go up to your tools and go down to your course admin. All right, folks, you're getting a lot of awesome choices here. But the one we're going to go to today is rubrics. You press on the rubrics. Okay, I haven't created any rubrics for this class yet, so I have a bunch of essays this year, so I'm going to create a rubric that will actually help me grade the written assignments or help set up the criteria I want to use for the written assignments. So the next thing you do is hit New Rubric. Now give it a title. I'm going to do this one for my written assignments, so W-R-I-T-T-E-N, written. Sorry, folks, I do have a nasty habit of spelling. So you give it a name. Now, one thing you do is you set up criteria. What is important to you for grading? Well, now the first thing that's important to me is originality. You want something that is written by your students, comes from your students' own mind, and is not copy and pasted from Wikipedia. Sometimes you get that, guys, and I know we have the document that the students are supposed to do all original work. They sometimes don't. So this one is kind of very easy on me. I type 100% original to get full points. Oops. 80% original. Since let's face fact, they use quotations, sometimes they don't get everything out of their own mind, but even 80% originality is good. And then I have to do, let's see, if it's better than 50%, it's below standards. But if it is less than 50%, it needs to be redone. Now you give an initial feedback round here. Good job. Meet standards. Does not meet standards. Or in the last one, and this is my comment or initial feedback for all the ones that get level 1. Redo. Okay. Next thing that I want is support. They got to back up what they say when they do an assignment, so good support. Again, good job. Supported. Meets standards. Some support. Some support um, does not meet standards. If you wanted to, I guess you could put below standards, and no support. And again, they get the redo. Now here, it gives you 3 criteria. My last one is format. In proper format. Now the assignment is going to tell them what the format is. So, I mean, if it tells you you want a 3-paragraph essay, that's one thing. If you want proper sentence structure, that's something else. But the assignment is going to tell them the format. You just have to grade them and give them yourself a rubric on what's the important part about grading. Not in proper format. Oh, no, sorry, that's the next one. In format. In meets standards. Not in format. And I'm just going to use below standards this time. Should have done it last time. And then the last one is no format. Oops. And then again, redo. Now, guys, say you need to add criteria. Oh, these 3 points aren't going to be enough. Well, that's simple enough. You just go to add criteria, and you can put as many of these lines as you want to. Now, at this point, you go down. This is your grade level. If you need to change any of the numbers, if you want, well, level 1 is all zeros. Level 2, that's your core assignment. And then right now you go close. But when you look at your when you look at your rubrics, you now have one there. So now, anytime you have an assignment that says create rubric, a teacher graded assignment is going to ask you create a rubric. And now I just showed you how to do it. So guys, we're going to back all the way out of this. And I'm going to walk it through you one more time. First thing you do when you log into OLS is you go to your class list. Pick one of your classes. You go up to your tools. You go down to course admin. Brings up all these wonderful administration tools we have. Find rubrics. Click on that. Now here's the one we just created. If you want to create a new one, you go up and hit the new rubrics button. Then you fill out all the criteria you want. You close it out. Now when you need to assign a rubrics for a class, you already have it written. You can import rubrics. You can copy one rubrics to another and make slight changes as you go along. This is really a convenient tool, folks, and it really helps get your grading going. Because when I opened up the page this morning, I had 52 assignments that needed grading for my 9th graders. This rubrics made that so much easier, and it's going to make it easier for you folks. So, ladies and gentlemen, if you have any questions, contact me on Skype. Just start typing in Jaeckel and it will get you directly to me because there's nobody else in the school with my name. If you have any other questions, folks, just contact me and I will be happy to help. Thank you.